Welcome back to JuiceLabs.
Hey everybody, we're here with another movie today. Today we're watching Hereditary. I'm Corey.
I'm Jack.
I'm Clay.
I'm Juice.
I've seen this movie a couple times, 3 or 4 times. I saw it in theaters. I'm a huge fan of this movie. And then I found out these 3 guys have not seen this movie before.
Never seen it.
Never
Wow,
seen
it's
it
fun.
once.
Don't know much about it. I want them to go in blind.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go straight into this movie. Oh boy.
I'm 20th percentile in reading speed. They never give me enough fucking time.
Point is,
One star.
this family's, the mom's mom died.
There's something wrong with this kid.
Yeah.
Is that nuts? Because we don't have the other
Should always carry an
You should. That's what I was just thinking. You should. It doesn't matter the occasion.
What is it called? Like when boy anime characters kiss? Like when they yaoi.
Yeah, Yahweh. I only know that from South Park.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Or Yuri.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking out loud. It's not really relevant.
I was like, yeah, just tie in. We're cooking now.
Everybody shut up.
The hero is undone by his fatal flaw. What is heresy?
My man.
Yeah.
I was the dead bird kid for a bit at school too. You know, you go through your phases.
They're fascinating.
They're cool.
Oh, all right.
That's old clicky tongue in the back.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Why did he actually bring her?
He's gonna like drop her off at the mall or something.
I wouldn't trust her alone.
Bro,
Yeah.
are you just fucking chopping up fucking just a pound of walnuts?
Who's the one that doesn't carry your EpiPen?
Oh my
her.
god.
A whole mess of walnuts.
Carries around a dead bird head, but not an EpiPen.
Hurry up, they're gonna run out. Come on, Charlie.
I feel for this kid being here.
Yeah, no, I've been in that situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be here. I would just wait in the car.
Peter has weed.
This is a nice house.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is puffing right up.
Yeah, drinking water. Listen, for everyone at home, you know, if you're allergic to something that could literally kill you, bring the EpiPen.
It's just like her. I don't know, man. Their brother kind of stinks for this, but also like I'm surprised that twice now she hasn't had her EpiPen with her, and like her mom's not
throat's getting bitter.
talking about that.
Why don't they have a fucking EpiPen?
I hate it.
Yeah, I would at least scream, and like in a group that big, it's
Yeah.
possible someone has an EpiPen.
Yeah, exactly. You get like 20 to 30 people, chances are there's an EpiPen in the
Well,
bunch.
even if she was going to a random school function food event, barbecue
Oh,
event,
yeah, just any
you
event.
should still be getting a little pep talk about an EpiPen, right? Did he look at her yet? Because he didn't go to the hospital, so it's probably
Yeah,
not.
he didn't look, but he doesn't need to look.
Yeah, that is. Her head is off.
Man, he really just drove home with her body in the passenger seat and went to bed. Yeah. Which I kind of get.
I mean, the boy's in shock. He didn't go to bed.
Yeah, he just sat there.
Stared at the wall.
This movie is uncomfortable.
And it's very uncomfortable. I have no idea where they're going with it now. Because I thought like she was going to be like the tool
Of possession.
to do whatever was fucked up that was going to happen. Or she's dead.
With their history of like mental illness she talked about, and then like the different ways people have already started to like have their grief affect them, I don't know if this is going to be supernatural at all.
Yeah, it
or
might
if
just be-
this is all just going to be inside people's heads what they see and deal with.
This whole family could use a therapist.
Yeah.
They gotta sell that car.
Yeah.
Oh, without a
Oh
doubt.
my god.
Really, I think they should sell the house too.
Yeah, oh, get out of here.
Yeah, you need a fresh start somewhere else if you're ever gonna have anything semi-normal again.
Yeah, they gotta get out of here.
I woke up and I was standing next to Peter and Charlie's bed and they just cheered around. And they were completely covered in paint thinner. And I was standing there with a box of matches and an empty can of paint thinner. And it was impossible to convince them that it was just sleepwalking.
Look,
God.
I know what it looks like.
Looks pretty bad.
A week later, like, oh, is this about the paint thinner thing?
Still get over it.
This is the dinner table. Oh, for Christ's sake.
This is normal.
Boy,
Jesus Christ.
his family is artists.
Is that a commission?
If you could have just said, I'm sorry, or faced up to what happened, maybe then we could do something with this, but you can't take responsibility for anything. So now I can't accept, and I can't forgive. Because nobody admits anything they've done!
She is going through it, but she makes some valid points, but she also has a lot of resentment too. And
Yeah.
she's doing the martyr thing where she's like, I gotta take all the blame. But I
Yeah.
get it. It's a tough, I don't know how I would react.
Yeah.
She didn't want to reward.
Oh boy.
So why was she there?
Oh, they're playing the blame game.
We step in this room now.
That's a stupid point to make too. He should have, if he wants to really slam her, he could have said the EpiPen thing.
Yeah.
But like to just drive to a party is like,
Yeah. I mean, then she could turn around and say, "You told me it was a school barbecue."
Yeah.
nah, I know, right? It's like the EpiPen thing's a good point. That's just
Yeah.
like, I mean, if you crash into a supermarket and be like, why did we go to the supermarket? It's like, what, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could just trace all the way back to why was I born.
Yeah, exactly.
You could just nitpick forever.
Yeah. I feel bad for the dad in this scenario who spent, good amount of time today making a nice dinner for everybody.
Joan? Oh! Annie!
This lady's in a cult. I'm calling it.
No, it's just a coincidence. He's running into her places, had the same, welcome mat as her mom.
She's a fucking hallucination.
I mean, if she's in a cult or hallucination, is it that bad?
Yeah, this isn't a terrible hallucination. I mean, who's she heard? She's talking to nobody in a parking lot.
Been there.
Yeah.
I met a spiritual medium.
Oh, boy.
They were performing an open seance. I know what you're thinking. They brought in the spirit of a man from the 19th century. And the man sitting next to me was a completely cynical neurologist. And he looked permanently changed by the end of it. No, I know what you're thinking.
I think all mediums are scumbags.
They are.
It's a good profession, though.
Give them a lot of
I think there's
money.
money in it, and also there's a lot of talent in it. It's not easy to do. Penn Jillette talked about it once. He has a friend or friends in that community who do that for work.
I know Houdini spent his whole life discrediting them.
I mean, they justify it by being like, "Wow, well, I make people feel better."
9/11 happened. John Edwards hosted a whole event where he would be contacting the dead of 9/11.
No.
Fucking scumbag.
That's
dude.
ridiculous.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
douche.
This lady might be on some Madame Zeroni shit, though. She might have some contact.
Louis, if you're here. Hi, Louis.
Listen, people who know me know I don't mess with no demons, though. I'll talk shit about mediums, but I don't mess with no demon stuff.
Last Oh, Louis, I love you, sweetheart. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't bring this demon shit in our house.
And when you're ready, read this out loud, every syllable, very carefully.
Oh boy.
I don't know what language it is. The medium had me read it first. It's to make things start.
Such a gross sound.
It is such a gross sound to remember by. Oh boy, you got ants. Oh man. Somebody brought food in the bed.
Sure, it's not that.
Oh, is she sleepwalking?
Oh, that's a good point. Hide the paint thinner.
I know. Fucking
Lock that shit up.
lock up the paint thing.
Mom, what are you doing?
No, I get you definitely. There's a real disconnect with her and this kid. But
Sweetheart, wake up. Mom, it's okay. It's me. So sorry for everything. Please forgive me. I can't stand the things I said.
That's how Corey wakes me up.
First, stand over your bed for 3 hours with a knife. Like in Paranormal Activity.
I need you both to concentrate.
On what?
Think about Charlie, if you can.
Oh, for fuck's
Sweetheart, please. I tried this 20 minutes ago and it worked. I would not be bringing you down here if it didn't. Well, I just need to show you.
Show what?
Charlie, it's Mommy. It's Daddy and Peter.
she just inviting devil shit into.
Yes! Thank you, Charlie. That was so good. Are you sure that what you just did for me before?
No.
She's gonna do it.
God, this woman is inviting us into this home now.
Yeah.
You don't know this is Charlie, lady.
There is no need to be scared. This is your sister. Charlie? What's wrong?
I just don't know why she thinks it has to be Charlie.
Oh boy. Oh, she got possessed.
I wonder if it's her mom.
I mean, that's the only other lady walking around. Well, it could be a bunch of shit. She just said some stuff she didn't even know.
Mom,
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
what's happening?
Please stop.
What's going on? Mom!
Please. Please stop.
What's
Dad,
happening?
make it
Why is
stop,
everyone
please.
scared? Why are you scaring me?
Make it stop! Make it fucking stop! Make it stop!
What the hell? What are you doing?
This is what happens when you invite the devil into your house. She seems very weak. It looked like it took her a lot to break that tiny little chair.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's all busted.
Hey, what's that smell?
It's paint thinner.
Sounds like somebody got the paint thinner over here.
I'm just terrified at some point they'll be like, hey, where's Annie at? What's that smell? It's gonna come out of nowhere.
Surprise, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what she could do?
Hit the ghost with paint thinner.
Oh no.
Maybe she hasn't finished them yet.
That is
Work in progress. That is an
That is the glass half full.
That's half full.
Oh god.
product placement for Nerf.
What's wrong, baby? What's happening?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
You were pulling on my head.
No, I wasn't. I just came in. You're I would never do that to you. Anything. What corner did you see Charlie?
She definitely could have been pulling on his head.
Something
We all agree with that.
What's that?
That easily could have been her just choking him.
Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely could have been.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looked like the same color sleeves, and there's space behind his bed.
Seems like exactly what she would do. Also, if she not even like lying on purpose, just maybe she woke up too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, the mole is distinctive. No question about who that is.
I'd try those fancy Sumerian words backwards, maybe.
Yeah.
Would that work?
You burn the link.
Words
Now,
in Evil Dead, I think.
what do you burn the link? Now what do? You just...
I think she just burned the evidence that she thought to.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
I think this woman is just completely off the rails
Yeah,
and doing
she's-
all of this.
Yeah. How is this...
Alright, she's nuts.
Yeah, she's just crazy.
The actress plays a pretty good crazy lady.
Oh yeah, no, she's
She's
great.
doing great.
Her
She's killing
face
it.
is great for horror.
Yeah.
She has that fucking when she's especially when she's super upset and screaming.
Yeah, she does look very
Tony
angry.
Coiletti, something like that. I think that's her name.
I mean, it's called Hereditary, right?
Yeah.
What are the odds that this? She's just.
Yeah, she's just, I think
There's a big history of mental illness here.
I think whatever this traumatic event triggered the mental illness.
Mental breakdown.
Yeah. Okay, so Joan is just off the rails. Is that Peter?
Who's there?
That's Peter in a triangle.
Really?
Yeah.
At Joan's house, which is actually her house. Because
And
Joan
also,
isn't
if you
real.
notice, the symbol on the table is the same symbol as
Oh, that was in the bedroom.
the
in her
mother's
mom's
room.
bedroom.
and was also on the necklace of her mom when she was in her coffin.
Oh,
Holy
for fuck's
shit,
sake.
that lady's the spirit of her mom, and that place is her mom's bedroom.
This is getting wild. I don't know what's happening.
Is she just...
Okay.
And I don't know if you noticed, that symbol, it was also on the telephone pole.
Oh, shit. Is this all just in her fucking mind? Like, this whole fucking thing?
When successfully invoked, King Paimon will possess the most vulnerable host. Only when the ritual is complete will King Paimon be summoned back to Earth. King Paimon is male and must have a male human body. Riches of the Conqueror. So that'd be the prize if you're able to bring this demon back.
Or did they actually bring this demon back?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that seemed like a fun party. Demon bringing party.
And they're trying to bring the demon into
a male body.
a male body.
There's
I don't
a
think
male
it's him.
body.
That's the smell that they were smelling. She fucking dug up the body and put it in the
Yeah.
attic.
You think Joni put it in the attic?
I think she did. I
think
don't
she
know
did.
if Joni's real.
I think Joni seems real, right?
I don't know, because she could just be hallucinating like all of this.
Wait, there actually was?
Yeah. Retching spelt with an R? That was a W.
That was a W too.
Peter!
Man, I hope that never happens to me.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
That would be so embarrassing. And
Peter's the confusing one in this movie. Like, is his stuff real, or is he just an extension of what she has?
There could be demonic possession.
I hope it is. I don't want it to just be in people's heads.
yeah, that would be upsetting. That would just be sad.
Yeah. PTSD.
I mean, the dad saw the glass move,
Yeah.
and the dad doesn't seem to have anything wrong with him.
I really need. There's a body. Yeah, I mean, I think it's my mother, I think, but I can't tell because the skin's all black and she's all distended, but the head is gone. Will you please? I just need you to go and see upstairs.
Who the fuck is that?
Do you remember Joan? My friend, her grandson died. She took me in her apartment.
Big look, I can't.
Look at that pattern. Did you see up there? This was painted above the body, right? In blood.
You dig up the grave. It was you, wasn't it?
It would destroy this book. It will take me too. I tried to burn it. I tried, but my arm caught on fire on its own as if I was linked to it because I am linked to it. I understand this now.
She's doing a bad job explaining.
She's doing a very bad job of explaining this.
She's getting all the facts out.
She is, but I would like, Mr. Skeptical, I would stick with the most important fact and just hammer that home and not throw into like, I'm linked to this book and it burns when I burn.
Please, I can't do it. I can't.
Oh shit, at the beginning,
I'm scared. But if we don't do it,
the grandma said she wanted Charlie to be a boy.
it's gonna be Peter. It's gonna be our son.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, she did say that.
And she never, in the meeting, she said, I never let her even touch my son or get anywhere close to my son. But then when my daughter was born, I let her get close to her.
I'm like a little confused at like the level of supernatural shit that was happening in the house before she invited it in with that seance, because there was already some stuff happening, right?
There was, yeah. With Charlie.
You are sick, Annie. I need to call the police.
Oh god.
Oh, okay, she's broken.
She possessed.
Okay,
Why is it linked to him?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Everything but Peter in this just feels like it's just her doing shit.
Yeah.
She's possessed by the girl still. She's the little girl, and the grandma was like, yo, when I die, you gotta die too, and then dig up my grave, and then possess your mom, and then kill your brother, so we can all be rich.
Alright, now, well, the book's destroyed, and it took a soul with it. Is he free? Oh, there is a person in the upper left corner. That is Charlie.
Oh! Holy shit.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so
That's a demon.
that is a demon. She's just a demon. God, poor Peter. What a life.
Yeah, he really got,
He got the shaft on this one.
he got the shaft.
Now that looked like her in the top left, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her. Oh no. It's the king. Oh. Nah. Oh, shit. Not the best place to go.
Kinda is.
Oh my god, is she up there?
Peter is fucked.
Yeah, Peter is so fucked.
I just can't tell what's even happening. If he saw that guy, or if that is that mom really possessed like that, or
Also,
could she
that
have just
dude-
been knocking from below
There was
and
a
he was
s-
imagining that?
There was a very strange dude that I laughed at in the beginning because it was so silly at the
Body is
funeral.
gone. Yeah.
And it was like looking over at Charlie, and he was like, huh. And he looked exactly
Oh my
fucking
God.
like that dude.
Back.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah, he
I
looked
remember that guy, but I
Yeah.
didn't think of it.
He looks exactly like that dude.
Looking at Peter?
No, in the background right there.
Yeah, I see the body.
Yeah. Don't mean there's
But
someone
Jack-
just, there's not.
Wow.
How did she get up there? Nice.
Good move.
There's no way that kills you. What was that, 15 feet?
Well, they don't want him dead. It's Charlie's head.
The king is back, baby.
King is back. I don't know where he was. This is,
In the ethos.
yeah.
He would. I'll say it.
You are Paimon, one of the 8 kings of hell. We've corrected your first female body and give you now this healthy male host. We reject the Trinity and pray devoutly to you, great Paimon. Hail, Paimon! Hail, Paimon!
All right.
That was cool.
So, no mental illness in that whole movie.
No
Wow.
mental illness, just the
I like
king
that
of hell.
better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked how the first half it sets it up like you don't know it's mental illness or not, and then by the end, yeah, there was zero mental illness.
Yeah.
Or at least zero, dissociative mental illness.
Yeah.
Well, why did she try to kill them both with paint thinner?
That was just
supposed to
a
be
goof. That was a goof.
That was a whole. That was a whole. She has a whole bunch of mental problems dealing with her dad and her brother who killed themselves.
So it was mental illness.
There was,
well,
but no,
hers,
like you said,
but
no
yeah, it's no dissociative.
Okay.
And her, especially when you watch it a second time, you see like all the stuff that you pick up on earlier. Like her brother
Max spotted the guy at the funeral. That was
guy,
dope.
guy at the funeral,
You gotta
and at the
equalize
funeral
Matt,
when
people.
she's reading when she's reading at the funeral, she goes like, "Hey, there's a lot of like new people here, like a lot of people I've never seen before."
Yeah.
But like, I guess my mom had this whole life I wasn't aware of. She talks about how her dad starved himself to death, which was something demon cult related, and how her brother hung himself in his room because he said his mom was trying to like put another person inside of him. So they were like, he's paranoid schizophrenic and hung himself.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he already tried this.
Inside of him.
So
Son
yeah,
of a
so the
bitch.
daughter was the only one that was alive, and then she had her first son, but kept because it had to be in the bloodline because they said right there the grandmother, her name was Queen Lee, so she was like married herself in this cult to the demon, so it's supposed to come from her bloodline. that they reborn the guy in, but there was no male heirs. So then they had to,
this whole possession shit.
Charlie. So, because they couldn't get Peter, the demon lived inside Charlie, which is why Charlie was seeing shit.
Okay,
and
so
was
that's why I
seeing
thought
rings,
she had a
and like
smooth
she was
brain.
possessed, but like she didn't know the demon couldn't do anything because it was a female, but it was like carried within her. And then when she died, demons out. Demon's waiting. She says the words she's supposed to say. They get her to do everything along the way that she's supposed to do to get this
they
demon
got
in the
to
house.
bring that demons and that. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
They
You'll
brought
probably
in the
bring
demons.
demons
They brought
in
in
the
the
house.
demons.
Never bring demons into the house.
All of the there was a whole bunch of all those
Seance.
all those naked people. Those were all real. The guy in the closet was real. It was all
Wait,
all
what,
the
what were the naked people?
they were all the cult followers.
Oh yeah.
They were all friends. Like
But they
were
were
all
dead,
hanging out.
right?
No, they're all alive.
Oh.
Yeah, it was her cult. Like the Queen Lee, when she died, she still had the whole cult of people. So like they were all still very much waiting for this to happen and ready and followers of payment. Like everyone there, unless they didn't have a head.
Well, who was choking Peter in his room from like their inside the wall or something?
It was definitely the mom.
No, I mean it could have been the mom. Could have been the mom. Could have been. I mean, a lot of stuff is left ambiguous, but it's made clear at the end. There's no like, no one's.
They just
straight
never saw
dissociated.
these people and like.
I mean, no, it wasn't
they
like
were all
it wasn't a random person hiding behind his bed.
Yeah,
but like it wasn't until
probably a
like the
Probably a
very
demon.
because like but like they saw like in what's her name, Charlie saw people staring at her too from like across the parking lot and like fucking randomly, and they're all just waiting and they're watching over, and they got everything they wanted, and now
The king is back.
the king is back, baby.
King I'm happy
Who
he's
would
a
have
king,
thought
I guess.
that,
Yeah.
that there were 8 kings in hell? Did not
I
know
know.
that.
That's cool.
8's got to be a little power struggle down
Yeah,
there.
I thought there was just
Probably comes with
demons.
responsibilities.
I
Yeah,
thought they were just different level demons and then Satan. But apparently there's 8 kings of hell.
yeah.
So all these naked cult members, just no one ever saw in their house.
Well, they didn't stay in the house the whole time.
Yeah,
They were
just
in
get
that
caught
when it was the grand finale there, where the dad was already dead and the mom was fully possessed. How you like that shot of her cutting her head off?
That was
That was cool.
Was she really
was
like
chill
attached
unsettling.
to the ceiling though, and like hitting her head on the ceiling?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Because
she was possessed.
so that was a demon in her.
Oh yeah, she was full
Okay.
demon by then. She was full. I mean, she had already had the demon in and out of her for a while, and then after what's his name died, the dad, that's when you see like the blue ring go boom.
Oh yeah,
zoom
because she
into
was
now.
possessed, right? Yeah.
So now he is.
How did the
fully
dad
demon.
get lit on fire though by throwing the book in?
I don't remember that off the top of my head.
I think what happened with that, it just like showed it from the mom's point of view, but she probably doused him with some lighter fluid.
I also could have been just the demon fucking with her.
Oh yeah,
And that like no one
Could
was
have been
connected to
demonic
it.
power.
No one was connected to the book.
who would have
it was just-
thought old Clicky Tongue becomes king of hell?
King of hell.
Well now it's the it's
Well, I
like
thought
3
Clicky-
it's like it's
who's
like
Charlie?
Charlie is
Charlie's
the woman,
clicky.
the girl.
Clicky tongue.
Tick
Okay,
club.
yeah.
She's her own, but she also had like the spirit. Yeah, she also had the fucking demon in her.
yeah.
so
I
now
forgot
it's-
which one was. So Peter's not the king of hell.
Well,
No.
Peter's. It's like
Peter's
Peter,
Peter's
Charlie,
body.
Charlie inside.
Payman, Charlie, and Peter are all in one body.
They are all in Peter.
Yeah. Okay, that's what.
But Payman's, he's the fucking, Peter's not the one with the crown on his head at the end.
No.
Penguins.
But,
Arguable.
Well, I mean,
listen, having a demon inside you, it's a good way to stay in shape.
Yeah,
Nobody talks about that.
it's right. There's a lot of flying.
let me
Probably
tell
a
you
lot of
something.
Core work.
Lot of
based
core.
on how the cult was looking, I'm going to say they don't value.
They do not
exercise.
value, exercise.
They weren't in horrible shape.
There was a couple of fatties.
No, it was an old crew.
It wasn't, yeah, they were old.
Yeah.
Who brought that? I wonder who brought her back into the house. If that was the mom or that was random cult people.
That's
I mean,
true.
well, the
Could've
cult
been
people,
the cult people.
got her to say the words. Remember, and then to get her into the house. So that was the cult's.
No, like who brought the body?
No,
of the
yeah,
head?
physically.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was definitely.
Could have been the cult.
I mean, it was
Or
definitely
could
the
have
cult.
been her.
It's weird.
I mean, I think it was
Yeah.
definitely the cult people because she wasn't possessed until the first time she says the words. And then the daughter jumps into her.
There were a lot of ghosts in that house, I feel like.
I think there's just one.
Was it just the ghost of the mom or the grandma?
The grandma was around there too. Because
Charlie followed
couldn't
his
see
footsteps to that ghost grandma.
The grandma looks very creepy in the beginning, and it's one of the first scenes, and we didn't get to see it because of the glare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was out burning fire. She was burning brush.
Yep.
Out by the treehouse.
Yeah. So,
man, that was really good build-up.
It was a very good build-up.
And a really good story, too.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys when it was getting particularly sad in the middle. I wanted to be like, hey, this is, just so you know, it isn't sad this isn't tragedy porn here.
Yeah.
it takes a fucking hard turn. They just they bring you one way and they fucking be like, oh, is this mental health? Is this just all this is? And then slam you the other way.
Yeah, they really slam you into demon shit.
Of like, oh no, this is not about...
This is hard demon stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I can spot a cultist a mile away.
This is a family with has its own personal issues.
I'm glad it wasn't just mental health stuff, because I hate that in movies. I think it's the worst. It just, because I buy into the movie by watching it, so I try to accept what you're telling me as truth in a way, because otherwise what's the point in watching anything? Any movie can be explained away with nah, it's all from his POV and it's in his head.
It's a dream.
It's I don't want to watch a movie like that.
It's a fucking dream.
Yeah.
Now you throw in Payment, one of the 8 Kings of Hell, boom, you got yourself a fucking box office success.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Boom.
Bingo bango.
Yeah, so there's actually no reason to feel bad for Charlie at all. She's about to fucking...
Yeah, she's a king of hell.
I don't know if she's super... her or Peter's hyped about being in... they're not really the king of hell. They're in the same body as the king of hell.
They'll get used to it.
Everyone get used to it.
Yeah.
What happened to Payment? Why did he have to go through all of this shit?
Well,
to get
a demon onto Earth, it is an ordeal.
It seems like
Seems like a hassle.
There's got to be other
Real
families
hassle.
that have brothers.
They married. She was the head of the cult, and she married. That's why it was called Queen Lee on her picture.
Yeah, but come on, Payman doesn't have a say in who he marries.
Took him forever.
King of hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other things they have to.
And he's marrying a 78-year-old woman.
That's why
Well, he didn't marry her when he was 78.
He's not the king of heaven.
He was married to her when she had small children.
You think this
He
guy
married a
had all
real
this-
piece of ass in her 20s. And then people in the family just kept on, the men just kept on not really accepting Payment.
Yeah.
And then killing themselves to avoid it.
Mm-hmm. As you do. I mean,
That'll happen.
As you do.
yeah.
Maybe that's why she covered them both in paint thinner. I can't get over that.
I think she just has her own
That was
traumatic.
that was a goof.
That was just a
that was like a bit.
That was exactly. It was a bit.
She was trying to bond with her kids, I think.
I'm a paint thinner gal.
We do pranks around here.
We do. Yeah, it was a prank. It was for YouTube.
How bummed out would you be if you found out your wife was married to the devil? Or one of the kings of hell. And then you're like, oh, geez.
You got to, at that point, I mean...
Now you got to starve yourself.
Maybe we can work this relationship out. Maybe we get some counseling.
Yeah, can we get some couples counseling? That would be... Yeah, no, I mean, at that point, yeah, you got to kill yourself. Kill yourself, cut the tie, I hope you had a prenup.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't think I'm good.
Yeah.
You're good?
Good.
We're all good. Hereditary. Don't sign a pact with Payment.
Fun movie.
No demons.
Someone gives you a piece of paper with a different language on it and tells you to read it out loud slowly with a lit candle.
Read it.
You say, no, thank you.